Okay, you can see the progression. This is the way it was manufactured in its size. I put a singular layer on, and the emphasis is you lay it on a flat surface, come by every so often and make sure that it doesn't stick to the surface, and then come back and be able to clean it up. Now this is where I've sanded this side a little bit, come back and added just a little bit, little spot repair here, spot repair there, spot addition, and then I added a lot of material on the side. Now on the first layer, you can tell it tapers off. See, it tapers. And on the second layer, now if you were fabricating just to be fabricating, you want it all done in one layer. But because we're making a mold, little layer lines are not going to affect the final strength. Okay, so this still has to be sanded on this side, and little touch-up sanding on these spots, and then it's ready for paint. Now, sorry guys that I did not videotape this when I had done the plastic material. You can tell, okay, here's one of the regular ones. You can tell that I have built up on this side and then covered it with a final coat of yellow paint. Now there's a couple spots. Let's see if I can find, okay, like see this spot right here? When it's time to go to the mold, that can be covered up with just a little bit of like wax, and you'll get your smooth out. So I don't need to make 14 coats of paint on this to get it exactly correct. Now what I did is I just held it upside down and dipped it, and then of course I went too far, so I just wiped it off with Q-tips. So that's hopefully an improved form. Now this gap may not be enough for 2 layers of 20mm fiber reinforced. So I may have to widen the gap. Now the first thing you would do is you would thicken this, and then you would work your way back on these two sides. There's something else I'm starting to think about, is this part here is what's holding. Okay, all that force is dispersing across that, which is why they snap. Well, if just strengthening them isn't enough, what if I made a displacing flange along here? Now if I did that, then you'd have another surface, okay, which wouldn't interfere with it coming in or twisting and locking, but it would displace all the pull on this deal. Now, the reason the manufacturer didn't do this is because if you put a flange all the way across this edge, then you need a more complex mold. Okay, so we'll get into how to make a more complex mold if I find that if I don't have as strong a plastic, that I need a larger displacing clamp so that it doesn't take all of that force and snap. Now, once again, to be fair, I'm putting this stuff to an extreme use, and these pieces may be 10 years old or more.